Hello, my beautiful, gorgeous, good-looking YouTube friends. Because you have to be very good-looking in order to watch some of this. I'm telling you. As you can tell, I'm rocking the pink t-shirt today. It's finally warming up a little bit where I'm not wearing a hoodie constantly. Today is feeling much more pleasant. This is this is a good zone right here. It's like 70, so 60 or 70. This is nice. For February, that is beautiful. So this is perfect weather for me. But we don't talk about the weather on this channel. We talk about anything and everything. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I don't need subscribers. I don't need likes. But if you happen to come across this channel, just hit subscribe and forget about me, please. I only need like 40 more subscribers because apparently you can't do mobile live streaming unless you have 50. And that is kind of how I like to chit chat. I like to chit chat live. So recorded content for now. You'll get the after the fact news from me. But today, in our sermon, according to the religion of John, we have a beautiful little speech to make that it could resonate with you or it could not. And that is the human emotions that overcome us. Okay? I know. That's too broad, bruh. What are you really trying to talk about? Get to the point. You're always wasting my time. Look, I'm just here to hang out and have fun, as you should be too. You're already going to be sitting in the car, okay, going for a ride. We might as well have a conversation together, my friends, okay? Instead of listening to music, which does nothing for you. I'll get this out of the way quick, okay? A lot of music is just, oof, people that always want to have music playing in their lives. There's something going on there. Why you always want to have music going on all the time, 24/7. They got the headphones in at work, or they're in the car, they got the music playing. They go home, they turn on stereo. Well, people don't have stereos anymore, but they turn on the music at the house. It's like, what's going on? Why do you always feel like you have to have this noise in the background? To me, that's what it is. It's noise. If you're going to have noise, you might as well have somebody with a sweet, smooth, and sultry voice like myself, lulling you to sleep. Look, man, you're up too late. Go to sleep. Maybe you needed to hear that. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. It's okay. It's okay, baby. Just go to sleep. It's okay. I'm being silly. But the today's sermon on emotion, it's just it was very funny because yesterday was a crazy day. It was like high low. Everybody's experienced it, but those days where you do have like your high emotion and then you drop down to low emotion, wow, those are interesting days right there. I would say most of my time in my adult life, especially the last few years, has been pretty mellow. A lot of it's either nothing going on or it's really bad, or occasionally it's good. So it's just like good, bad, indifferent, good, bad. So I'm used to that process. Yesterday was strange because in the morning I felt like $1,000,000. Yesterday morning I don't know what overcame me. I just felt good. I was in a good mood. Everything was going right. I had no bad news, nothing going on other than the fact that my other vehicle is in the shop right now Okay, so that's kind of bad. I'm in a rental at the moment, but I'm used to bad news like that. I know, in the shop again. Anywho, so yesterday morning, good day. So I was like on cloud nine yesterday. I don't know what overcame me, why I was in such a good mood. I was in a great mood. I was actually cheery, chatting it up with people at work. I wasn't like, I hate you. Hurry up, go die. Leave me alone. I wasn't like, what's that character from Winnie the Pooh? Igor, or whatever his name is. Being a Debbie Downer type of person. I was in a really good mood yesterday. Just inherently. So I was riding that high. And then as the day went on, 11, 12, 1, it started getting progressively, I kind of was getting tired. And then it kind of winded down. Okay, I didn't really get a good nap yesterday. I usually take a nap in the middle of the day. I try to, at least for like 15 minutes. Because I work like 2 different shifts. So I work some in the morning and I work some at night. But I try to get a nap in the middle of the day, and I didn't get a nap. So I was already like physically tired. And then in the afternoon, I had one bit of bad news come my way. And then something else happened. And then something else happened. I had like 5 things over the span of 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Come my way, And, normally that doesn't happen. Normally it's just one big bad thing, and then the next day it's another big bad thing. But today it was just like successive. It was very strange how methodical it was. It was like, okay, your brain processed this bad piece of information. Here's some more bad news for you. It was just like boom, 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 boom. So, inherently you try to keep your cool, but in reality, everything around you and everything you're touching is turning to crap. Okay, it's just like the whole world is just melting away. And it was getting kind of bad there for a minute. I just blocked everything out, and I just said, forget it. A lot of things are just out of my control. And you have to accept that things are out of your control. It's tough to do as a person who has some responsibility. You got responsibility to your kids because you want to be good to your kids. Okay, you got responsibility to everybody around you. Okay, so you want things to be working out good where everybody involved is straight. Sometimes you just can't do that. Yesterday was crazy day. So, and then today I get up and I'm mentally exhausted. But, physically I'm okay, but mentally I'm just exhausted today. But I realize, well, you've had so much worse happen to you, okay? So, just because you had like a day where everything was like bam, 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 it's gonna happen again. But it was just strange yesterday how it just, the pendulum just swung way on this side and all the way on the other. It was crazy. I don't know if other people have had like really high up and down days. And there wasn't even like huge news or anything. I don't know why I was so emotionally affected by the things that were happening to me yesterday. The best comparison would be if like somebody had gotten like, okay, if somebody had, murdered your child, okay, someone murdered your kid, your kid your teenage son just got killed in a car accident, okay? And then 5 hours later that day, you know, you found out that you just won, whatever, $1 million lottery, you know, you just won $10 million in the lottery or something, okay? That was the kind of, the weight of the emotions I had. Not that those things happened. There were much smaller things, but it was just like, in the morning I was like, oh, yeah, okay. And then later on it was like, ugh. Strange. But, hence, that's life. So, I don't know what everybody thinks of my pink shirt. I think I look good in it, but I'm not too concerned with looks, obviously. I am planning to shave today. I usually shave every Wednesday or Thursday, but this is going on a good 8 days now. My mother always said I look good when I clean up, so although she can't see me, but you know, at least I'll attempt to look good. Lacking discipline to shave every day. Lacking discipline for a lot of things. And being being comfortable. Sometimes when it's a strange phenomenon too. I don't know how it plays out with other people, but being comfortable makes me more productive. Okay? So if I'm somewhere and I'm uncomfortable, I'm not that productive. For me personally, if I'm at my place and I'm just not comfortable there, okay, whether you have like people there staying with you, visitors, family, friends, or you got a lot of other stuff going on, later in the day outside of your house, I for some reason I should break that. I'm not very productive at the house. But when I'm comfortable in the house, if I go home and I feel at peace, if I feel comfort, if I feel at peace, if I just feels good to be home, I tend to be very productive at the house, doing everything that needs to be done, all the cleaning, everything, going overboard, getting it all way ahead of the game. And that's kind of strange, I'm sure my woman, she probably listens and she probably thinks, oh, well, you're just an idiot. But it's true, that's honestly, it's true. If I don't feel comfortable, you're not going to get much out of me, Why do we go home? Why do we go home? We go home because we want to feel at peace, okay? Especially, I don't know about other males, but for me, being a male, even though I'm wearing a gorgeous pink t-shirt, but for me being a male, when I go home, I want to be home. I want it to be peace when I'm at home, okay? Because when I walk out the door, every time I walk out of my front door, it's a battle, okay? It's a survival of the fittest. It is a fight to keep things functioning, okay? So when my body needs to shut down my mental power or my physical power, when I need to cool off and reset, that's what my home is for, to be a place of peace, okay? And that's why I truly feel like a majority of people are just not comfortable in their house and they're having issues in their home because they bring that bull crap from outside of the house in the house. This is something that I am, if I am going to be working on with mine significant other, that we can work together on she don't know how I'm affected by stuff like that. So at the very least, I just have to let her know, okay, that that is how I stand on that situation. Okay, I don't want nothing from outside the house in the house. I don't want none of that garbage. I don't want none of the myriad of issues going on, things we need to do, agenda, tasks. Keep it out of the house. And that sounds crazy, but for me, in my mind, I need that. Because without that, I'm miserable outside of the house and inside. Hence, my only safe space is when I'm in the car talking to you, my friends. That's it. I mean, that's truly it. Because I don't want that garbage in the house. If there's something that we got to do or we got to discuss, I'm just going to get in the habit of just, hey, let's go for a walk, or let's get in the car. Get out of the house, okay? We're going to talk business. Let's talk business out of the house, okay? The moment I walk in the door, I want peace. That's it. That's all I want. So I think that's why a lot of people have issues in their relationships too, because there is no peace. You know, like those guys that they love being over the road truckers, or they can't wait to go out to work, or they get to work and they like being at work. Okay, it's obvious to me you're not getting any peace at home. So, not all the case. Nothing I ever say is all the case. It's just my perspective and how I kind of view things, which I'm sure some people have similar thoughts on that. But wow, I am so mentally exhausted from yesterday. Might have to go get some sugar or something, pump me up, coffee, I don't know. Need something to bump me up, get me going before I go to work. Walking into work dead tired. That can be brutal too. I do it all the time, but I know you work with people like that. They walk in the door and they haven't even started work yet, and they look like they just did a 12-hour shift. That's always so funny, you know. It's funny because it's so relatable, you know. So I hope everybody enjoyed my gorgeous discussion today on highs and lows of emotions and keeping it in check and keeping peace in the house and keeping the garbage out. Okay? When you throw out the trash, throw out the agenda too. Stop bringing that agenda in the house. I know I am going to be extra diligent on that now, is not discussing business or agenda inside the home. The home needs to be relaxed. At the very least, let's go on the porch. I don't want to be bothered when I'm home. When I'm home, I need to downshift. You know, I gotta throw the Jake brake on it. I gotta cool off. Alright? I'm not looking to go in there and be on tiptoes for anything. To hell with tiptoes. That's, just wait, my friends. Pretty soon I might just be living on the street in some ditch, because I have a little bit of character and conviction now. So I just can't stand for certain issues. And it's unfortunate, because I have a feeling that some people I love, they're going to be hurt badly by it. But I can't stand by it. I can't let certain pain and suffering continue. Have a great day. Keep the garbage out the house. And peace.